Remember, prison isn't about, it's not about rehabilitation, it's about incarceration and punishment. And so we see these acts that are committed in our society, and yeah, sure, some may be really egregious, but then we don't see what happens to people in prison. It's a very toxic environment, and one of where a lot of people are just trying to survive. And then when they're released from prison, there's no resources or support for them back in the community. And so essentially we drop people off at a bus stop with a welfare check, homeless, and where do you think they're going to go?
Right. So doesn't that lend itself to the argument that maybe we should provide people who are convicted of crimes with the options of treatment versus prison, or perhaps even mandate treatment to them?
Well, we do have already significant diversion from the criminal justice system, but that's also up to the judge, the Crown, the defense, and the client. That I agree with. If somebody gets an option to go do something else, great, but you can't force somebody to go into treatment.
Why not?
Well, because listen, I mean, people say that, no, I'd rather go to prison. I'll tell you, it can be very aggressive when they walk into a treatment facility and then they'll wind back into prison. And so essentially what we're doing is actually we're probably creating crime instead of preventing it.
I sympathize with that argument of someone who does something bad should receive a harsh punishment.
People who do bad things should receive a fit punishment tailored to their circumstances and the circumstances of the offense. And if you want more as a victim of crime, you have options. You can file a civil suit. You can seek compensation through the Victim Compensation Fund in BC. There are ways for you to make yourself whole that don't involve dropping the hammer on people who don't need to have more roadblocks in their lives.